Hold on a minute. Was Brooke Bailey's most surprising controversy of the year? What if we told you that Brooke had taken Chrissy Lampkin directly in front of Jim Jones? You heard correctly. This story isn't simply another one where we are seeing a whole story unfold. Just consider what Jim Jones is going through right now. His entire world is ready to collapse because of Brooke Bailey. But how exactly did this happen? The twists and turns are insane, and we have inside knowledge that no one else is sharing. Is this a low-key kidnapping, or is there something far more sinister going on in the background? What was Brooke planning? As we dig into the shocking specifics, we have the juicy information that will blow your mind away, just when you thought it couldn't get any stranger. The secret meetings and the intricate network of betrayal between both Jim Jones and Brooke Chrissy. You won't want to miss this scandal. So pay attention and get some popcorn because it's going to get dirty. What's going on, people? Today, we're going to get into some major Jim Jones drama. Chrissy Lampkin and Brooke Bailey. Let me tell you, if you've been following hip-hop culture, you're probably aware that this isn't the kind of drama you see every day. It's messy, and you'll want to stick put because things are going to become insane. Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. In addition to her relationship with Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin is well known for her own ventures in reality TV. Jim Jones is a well-known personality in the hip-hop industry and the rapper behind hits like We Fly High. Their enduring romance has been revered by admirers all over the world, making them a power couple. However, it now seems that their relationship has become more strained, with Brooke Bailey at its core. Brooke Bailey has participated in the scene for a while. She has a large social media following, is well known in some circles, and, let's just say, has never shied away from controversy, but none saw the move she made that essentially destroyed the basis of the relationship between Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones. We're talking about Brooke taking Chrissy's son, which no one anticipated. And yeah, this isn't just small-scale drama. Brooke Chrissy Lampkin was taken by Bailey. Before you write this off as a TV show storyline, let me assure you that it is genuine and actually taking place. The situation is developing right in front of our eyes, and the internet is ablaze with questions about how it happened. Although Brooke Bailey has been well known for a while, in order to comprehend why she became the center of this controversy, we must look into Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin's relationship. They have been together for more than 10 years. Despite their ups and downs, they are largely regarded as a stable marriage. On the surface, Brooke seemed to be just another buddy in their group, but Chrissy in particular had supported Jim through thick and thin. The audience was unaware that Brooke was engaging in a risky long-term strategy that would eventually erode Chrissy's confidence in her relationships. When Brooke kidnapped Chrissy's son, it became evident that she had more than just a friendship. Jim Jones has been the subject of controversy before, but this time it's on a whole new level. Some claim he didn't know what Brooke was doing, but others maintain that he did. In any case, one thing is for sure, Jim Jones's life is about to change. He will have to deal with the fallout from Brooke's behavior. How did Brooke pull this off? How did she manage to abduct Chrissy's son right under everyone's eyes? It wasn't as simple as just showing there and taking him as a member of their inner circle. Nobody knew what was going on until it was too late, so Brooke worked behind the scenes to obtain access and trust. Why would Brooke do this? And what drove her to such extremes? Was it retaliation, a personal grudge, or something else? Chrissy Lampkin is a powerful woman who never holds back when speaking her mind. Her life, career, and reputation have long been linked to her relationship with Jim Jones, but before we examine the motivations, let's take a closer look at her treachery. It goes beyond that. Imagine putting your trust in someone for years just to find out they've been working against you. After years of a committed relationship, Jim Jones enters the picture, completely upending Chrissy's life. His allegiance is now in doubt. What role does Jim play in all of this? Did he know about it? Or did Brooke commit the ultimate treachery without telling him? Now, Jim's devotion to Chrissy and their relationship are under scrutiny. Last test in ways they never could have imagined. But the last piece of the puzzle is the public's response. Since news of Brooke's actions surfaced, the internet has been in a state of chaos, with fans yelling accusations at each other. And as for Brooke, she's remaining silent for the time being because the media is obviously waiting for her to come up and defend her behavior. But some people are wondering how Chrissy allowed this to happen, while others are supporting her. She hasn't spoken yet. What will happen next? How will this tale develop? And what does it imply for Brooke and Jim Chrissy? One thing's apparent: this is a lot more intricate than it seems, and the drama is far from over in the coming here. We'll go into greater detail on heavy checkmark, including what actually transpired between Brooke and Jim, how this betrayal was discovered, and some surprising facts you won't believe. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Welcome back, everyone. If you thought part 1 was crazy, get ready, because Brooke Bailey and Chrissy Lampkin aren't backing down, and with the entire world watching, things are going to get more messier. Let's take a peek behind the scenes and investigate how this story is being unraveled behind the scenes. The exciting part starts. How did Brooke Bailey take Chrissy Lampkin? The fact is more bizarre and sinister than fiction. This was not an act of rashness. For months, Brooke had been playing the long game. She wasn't simply a group buddy. She had a personal interest in how things turned out. Yes, Brooke and Chrissy were dating, but there were rumors of friction, so it wasn't ideal. Had been brewing between them for some time, particularly in relation to Jim Jones and family relationships. According to Brooke's master plan, she saw a chance to become closer to Jim Jones, but she wasn't merely seeking friendship. She desired something more significant, because she was aware that Chrissy and Jim's relationship had difficulties, especially given the intricacies of their mixed family. Chrissy's son was more than simply a kid. He represented her legacy and her relationship with Jim. Given her maternal strength, Brooks recognized her opportunity. This was about control. She understood that the longer she kept things secret, the more the media would run with the narrative. It wasn't just about making a scene or holding Chrissy's son for a few days. More people would inquire. Jim and Chrissy's relationship, how did Brooke manage to do it? She was more concerned with controlling the narrative than a mother losing her child. Therefore, she wasn't scared of criticism. According to unnamed sources, Brooke exploited her, allegedly released derogatory material to influence the situation while Jim Jones was out of town and Chrissy was preoccupied with her own commitments. There were rumors that Brooke Bailey was planning behind the scenes based on unconfirmed internet rumors, while Chrissy was oblivious of Brooke's clever maneuvering and her knowledge of the intricate game she was playing. What did Jim Jones think of these rumors? Where everything starts to get hazy, Jim's role or lack thereof is undeniable. While some contend that he was just as shocked as Chrissy by the rumors that connected him to Brooke, others maintain that he was fully aware of them and may have even been complicit. Regardless of the truth, this episode has damaged his connection with Chrissy, and it will continue to be a matter of discussion in this drama. Did he contribute to the rumors, or did Brooke unfairly pull him into the story? Being examined, not to be overlooked, is the public's reaction to these rumors. Since the rumors surfaced, social media has been a flurry of activity, with many people horrified to learn that Brooke might be involved in a controversy involving Jim and Chrissy. How might? Because Brooke, a Basketball Wives LA star, has been connected to such controversy, fans have taken sides with Chrissy's supporters, voicing their displeasure on websites like X and accusing Brooke of betraying them. Some have also questioned. People have accused Jim of being careless and allowing the issue to get out of control. Chrissy is aware of this and wonders how such stories could spread without her noticing. Of course, there are always people who just like the drama. As you watch things unfold while munching on some popcorn, what's actually going on behind the scenes? Is there more to this narrative than meets the eye? Online sources have conjectured that Jim Jones's family may be involved in a larger conspiracy. Could there be a deeper familial dynamic at work, one that goes beyond Brooke's alleged involvement? Given the accusations that his mother may have disapproved of Chrissy and fanned the drama, these claims are unsubstantiated and untrustworthy. While we wait for specific facts to surface, Brooke has openly addressed the claims on the TVU podcast, denying any sexual or marital ties to Jim Jones. There is evidence to support them for the time being. She highlighted her affection for Chrissy by calling the rumors the most bizarre viral circumstance she has ever encountered in her life, saying, "I love Chrissy. I don't know her personally, but I've observed her over the years, and I'm a girl's girl." Despite her silence on social media since the podcast, the media is still excitedly speculating about her next move. Will she continue to defend herself or allow public opinion dictate the situation? I don't need to take anyone's man. Story media outlets are chasing exclusive interviews and behind-the-scenes information because of this incident, and every move made by Brooke or Chrissy Jem is being watched closely. The world will be watching when the main characters in this drama finally answer. But the bigger question still stands. Can Jim and Chrissy move past the scandal? Will their love last, or has it been irreversibly damaged? Ruined by sharing a humorous Instagram video in which Jim offered water to thirsty fans and Chrissy responded, "I'm drinking my water and minding my business." This, Jim and Chrissy have quietly addressed the claims, implies that they are still together, refuting rumors that they have broken up. Brooke's name being associated with this controversy has undoubtedly caused a lot of resentment. If she thought this would raise her profile, she might have. Time will tell how this unfolds. Will Brooke be viewed as a crafty opportunist, or will she be able to change the story to portray herself as a misunderstood character? Miscalculated public trust is delicate and difficult to restore once lost. The rumors about Brooke Bailey are more widespread than anyone anticipated. Do you think Brooke will be able to withstand the storm, or will she be overwhelmed by the backlash? Will Chrissy and Jim's relationship succeed or fail? Share your thoughts, ideas below. If this story has stunned you, please stay tuned for updates. We would love to hear your thoughts on this drama. The next big story is always around the corner in the celebrity world, so spread the news because the more as it becomes wilder, people talk about it, so be ready for the next scoop. Since Chrissy never delivered the goods, the phony pregnancy announcement sequences haven't been shown in the past 2 years. Instead, the video has been used for trailers and reunion teasers to keep fans interested. So while the internet is raging over a single dubious hotel video, the true horror is how many people fell for this deception. Producers, brand managers, social media teams, and spin-off sponsors, including Jim's team, who allegedly suspected something wasn't right but agreed to a check. However, the leak train continued with emails and behind-the-scenes rumors that a former camera operator left late last night. What is now known as the raw hallway cam surveillance footage shows Chrissy walking into the hotel with a man that many believe is Cameron in disguise. It's grainy, but there's no denying the swagger. Harlem remembers a limp and a pinky ring. They may be seen giggling in the hallway video, with Chrissy concealing her face. As this exacerbated Jim's quiet, Cam pulled up his hoodie and then blasted into that notorious bathroom, which may now be the most replayed restroom in reality TV history. Transformed into a weapon, he posted a mysterious Instagram story with the words, "It all comes out eventually," on a black screen. He didn't have to Harlem. He didn't tag Chrissy or Cam. Fans made a change by identifying who is responsible for this catastrophe. One group started a crowdfunding website for Jim's therapy and legal bills, while another group petitioned to bar Chrissy from any more Love and Hip Hop episodes. This was all online nonsense, but it demonstrates the extent of people's investment. And while the globe flings hashtags like knives, guess who's prepared to make money again? Cameron's merch shop reloaded the popular bathroom clip tee, which is now offered as a limited edition rolling tray and sweatshirt. Sold out in 18 minutes. Reorders are still pending, and Mona Scott Young's webpage is eerily silent. There are rumors that she is meeting with lawyers and a crisis PR agency to figure out how to turn this problem into a redemption story. Chrissy versus Harlem, perhaps even a new series. The actual admission: there is little doubt that Mona will find a way to transform sadness into advertising cash if she breeds on it. But there is still one leak that is kept secret and discussed. In the back of barbershops in Harlem, the voicemail, as it is known, days after the transfer, Chrissy departed from Mona, and according to several sources, the hotel footage is more damning than the email chain and ready to bring Cameron and all the other players back into the fray. Courtroom, as well as if security in the homeland truly wants to delve deeply into this, maybe the entirety of hip-hop and love Empire could have to reveal its books. For the very first time, background money offers a hush on phantom risks and phony pregnancy payments. So if you believe that the restroom, the last nail you haven't met, was snipped, the federal government